Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by title below, yes, this is on episode 3 of Seiren, or Seiren, whichever way you think it's supposed to be called, because I'm still kind of confused on which is the exact one. I kind of think it's Seiren, but like Seiren, I don't know. But yeah, let's get on to the review. Forget about the title for now. How did I feel about episode 3? I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly kind of disappointed. Now, there's two main factors in that why I think that so far it's not living up to the expectations that I have. Well, I guess three. First one obviously is expectations. I expect there to be a lot more romance. It may be bad to do this, comparing this to Amagami, but they're pretty much the same exact concept, the same exact world, the universe and everything. We have, siblings from the original, from Amagami, so this is, you have to pretty much compare it to the original, to Amagami, and there is not enough romance. In Amagami, we would have romance by now. Now, I get the first episode. The first episode was fine for me. I still enjoyed it. It was more of introducing of the characters, and I was fine with that. I definitely did enjoy episode 1, and it definitely did give me those Amagami vibes, like I said, and that's why I called that, episode 1 review Amagami vibes. Episode 2, I expect, starting a budding of a romance, kind of both character development growing on, and we did get some of that. We did get that. And in my opinion, I would like a little bit more in Amagami. I pretty much saw there was already a lot more going on. In this one, it was more of like, you would expect this kind of the pacing for it to be for like a lot more episodes. To be frank, there's only 4 episodes in, for each arc. That's what I'm expecting it to be, considering there's only 12 episodes in the season, and there's 3 girls that they have to go through. So if you do the math, obviously it's 4 episodes for each girl. So if you expect the first one to be introductionary, you expect the second one to have, the relationship starting to bud, like I said before. And episode 2 did an okay job at that. I feel like it could have had a little bit more romance to it, but, it was fine. Episode 3 is where we get to the big romance, usually. That's how Amagami had it, and I would be like, that's where, like, the romance and everything started to go down. That's where what I wanted for this episode, to which we didn't really get any of that. It was still the same old, having Hikari tease Shoichi, and that was pretty much it. Sure, we did get some nice fan service, not gonna lie. I loved seeing Hikari in her, in her bikini. It was really nice, I'll admit, and that it was pretty funny, the scenes of her and him. It's the same old thing though. It's the same old thing. It's her teasing him. It's him starting to, like, see her in his room lying on his bed and starting to, like, oh my gosh, I can't control myself kind of thing. It's him in the bath kind of thing, having a boner. That part was pretty funny. That part I did enjoy, especially when the teacher came in and he full on was like, let me wash your back, with his boner just sticking out there. That part was hilarious. That part I enjoyed. And after that, you think there would be more of a connection. There'd be more of a romance between them. You would start to see it, something like that. Instead, all we got was actually more of a pushing of the distance between each other, by the fact that obviously you see that the second factor for me that I'm not really caring for this, and it's something that I've seen a lot of people in the forum say, a lot of people that have watched Amagami before, is that the main character, honestly, he's boring, to be honest. That's just, to be frank, he's boring. There's nothing special about him. He is kind of not doing anything. Like, Juichi from Amagami, he would be like full on by this point. We already know that he's got some fetishes. Obviously, he's got like a belly button fetish, and even there was like a feet fetish, I think, going in there. If it was Juichi, he'd be all up in there like licking her or something. Yes, I know that's kind of perverted, like, holy crap, what the hell. But Amagami's romance was already, full blown by this point, that something like that would happen. And it's really frustrating to see that there's literally practically no romance. There is, of course, you see them blushing every once in a while. You see him obviously having feelings for her, and her obviously there is something about him that she does, have feelings for him as well. With the whole thing, with the beginning part, we see that, she always wants to talk to him, and then she always wants to, after that whole point that they weren't talking because he said they shouldn't talk anymore, maybe that's why, and it'll be better for her because they wouldn't do that. That's something you don't say, by the way, Shoichi. What the hell? She comes back to him. She wants to talk to him. She can go to Mako. Sure, she could, but does she? No, she doesn't. She goes to you. And you're too stupid. Yes, Juichi at his points was didn't realize certain things every once in a while. But Shoichi is he's like the character you see in every harem. He's oblivious and dense, and a lot of the times it's like, are you kidding me? Come on. Stop being a scaredy cat. Push forward at this point. Like, I understood that in the first episode. The way he was shy and stuff. And in the second one, it was okay like that too. But he's been with her for how long already? I know it hasn't been super long, but they've done so many things together. They've had so many bonding moments in the first and second one that I expected there to be a little bit more growth in this third episode. But instead, all we got was pretty much most of the beginning part was him pretty much telling her, maybe they should, talk anymore kind of stuff. And it's for her own good kind of thing. Then you see him studying. And then she comes in his room. More teasing. They go to the bath. That part was probably my favorite part of the episode. I definitely did enjoy that. Good fan service, good teasing, good stupid hilarious kind of stuff with the teacher. And that part, you think, wow, the romance is going to start to come in even more after this. And instead, he ruins everything and starts talking about the whole thing with, him being jealous, obviously, and him pretty much thinking, first off, that she has feelings for Araki, the other guy. Their senpai, the guy that he went to the video game place, the arcade with. Obviously she doesn't, and even towards the end he starts to think, oh, so she really does like him, and that's why she's mad at her friend for that reasoning. I don't think it's that. He also thinks that she thinks that he is the person who snitched her out. Obviously it doesn't look like that's how it is. Obviously it points to, I'm thinking the friend was the one who did it so she could get close to Araki, because she thought that obviously, something to do with, Hikari. That seems like what it's pointing towards. And she's not really mad at him, she's mad at her. And I'm guessing she's asking, I'm not too sure what she's asking her ex-boss now, her old boss, to do, but it's got to do something with Shoichi, and he's kind of blind. And throughout the whole time that he, after the summer event, he was just at home, staying at home, doing nothing. He didn't want to go out. That's pretty much what happened. And it just like, oh man, like, where is the romance? I've been saying this so many times already in this one review, but there's literally no romance. I mean, there's a little bit, but compared to what it should have, especially considering there's only 4 episodes, what are they gonna do? Just have it all of a sudden, boom, I love you, that kind of stuff go on? I don't know about that, guys, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna end up working out, honestly. I don't know. Right now, at this moment, I feel that there should be a lot more romance, and I feel like the 4th one is going to be rushed, in my opinion. Everything's just going to come down to the wire, and we're not going to get much after that. But I don't know. Maybe the 4th episode will be amazing. Who knows? I'm hoping the other arcs won't be like this, and they'll be a lot better, which is sad because I do like Hikari's character a lot. I don't like his character so much, but I do like her character a lot so far. So here's hoping that at least the 4th episode, the final episode of her arc, what should be the final episode of her arc, unless they're planning something else, which, no, I can't see it happening because it would cut into any other girl's time. So yeah, it's probably going to be her last episode. Hopefully we get a lot of romance. Hopefully it's really cute. Hopefully I get what I wanted from Amagami. I'm not saying that this episode was horrible. I'm not saying that I'm quitting this series overall. I still am enjoying it. But when you compare to what's been happening to the first, Amagami, this is honestly, in my opinion, a huge downgrade. And so far, they're not doing a good job at what they could do. That's just what I think, at least. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So until next time, hopefully that 4th episode next week will be a lot better. I'm definitely hoping so, because I really do like Hikari, and she definitely deserves, you know, a good episode at least to finish this arc. If the rest of them are like this, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's all I got to say. So until next time, see ya.